Hello everybody, Jackson here with the Wealth Squad. Thank you for joining me on this interesting video. We will be talking about the inflation rate because tomorrow the CPI report for last month is coming out. So that's basically looking at so last month was August, and it's looking at August 2021 compared to August 2022, how the prices have changed. And that's how they recorded all of these, right? They've looked at July 2021 compared to July 2022, and they measure how much things have grown in cost compared to the relative income that people are making, and it's usually not much income growth. All the expenses that we have to pay to live are growing. So that's what we're seeing. That's what we have been seeing over the last year. Now we could look at the past 10 years. You could see inflation is at a 10-year high. 25 years, inflation is at a 25-year high. Now we look at the max, and back in the 80s, I believe 1982 or 83, possibly 81, that is when the highest it's been since then. So we've got 42 or so years, 40 years of no real inflation growth, and then of course the last year here, all of that. And it's scary because we don't know where it's heading, right? People are talking about deflation. Deflation is simply actually I'll show you. Deflation, this right here, this is deflation. So this is when the money supply actually falls and expenses, everyday living, energy, food, gas, rent, housing, what else, TV, stuff like that, they fall in price compared to the year prior because spending is so out of the window. Not many people are spending. They don't have very much money to have and keep. Why would they spend it? That's what happened in 2008, as you can see right here. That's deflation. Now, many people, you can almost see that happening during COVID as well. Zero annual growth. But regardless, many people have been saying that deflation is coming in order to balance these numbers out, right? We've seen so many years of growth because each year that this is in the growth is another year that prices have risen, right? So, you can see this is a 25-year chart. We have probably 1 year that has not grown the inflation, right? It's actually deflated. And every other year, 40 years of growth, right? And so many people are saying that's going to happen after this, that deflation is next. Hopefully, right? Because many Americans are in a tight, little budget right now where they could barely go out for dinner or, keep the lights on an extra couple hours more than necessary because expenses in everyday living is so high. Now, keep in mind the report is coming out tomorrow for the month of August, so we will see exactly where those numbers line up. But in terms of the market, it's uncertain out there. Not many people have a direction or a opinion of where the market is going. You can see the last 3 days have been positive, sure, but we're still down, from the high in January. So we have been below the high since January, since the beginning of the year. It is unknown when we'll be able to fully rebound. But right now we're waiting on this inflation report, right? That's all we're waiting on. Besides that, guys, many people just keep their money on the sidelines right now. When that's a bad thing to do when inflation is so high, but it's better than losing money straight up. So that's what you have to consider. What's the bigger risk here? Losing money in the markets or losing money in inflation? Well, you're going to lose money in inflation regardless. And 9% over a year, when you could wait out maybe a month or two, is not too bad. So you have to consider your opportunities and weigh the different, of course, opportunities in front of you. Either invest or wait on the sidelines for better prices. That's up to you to decide. All I know is we're going to wait tomorrow, see what that inflation report is. It'll be exciting to see. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.